Hi, welcome back to Gamedevbox. It's been a while since I have been away, but I'm back with an interesting topic today. I'm sure we are all familiar with using to-do lists, whether it's for shopping, daily tasks, or tracking work projects. Some people prefer writing things down on paper, while others use tools like Trello or Hacketplan for project management. I thought it would be great to have a small to-do list right inside Unity that we could use for personal projects or small teams to track bugs and tasks. This way we have easy access to our tasks and useful features like pinging the files we need to change. The code and files are on my GitHub for you to download. Since the files are pretty big, I won't give you a headache going through all the code. I will just show you how it works and the main feature. Also, this is the first version, so expect some bugs here and there. To open the to-do list, you can either go to Tools, To-Do List, or press Ctrl, Shift, and T. You can also change the shortcut in the script if you want. This area is for adding tasks quickly. Title, description, and so on. But the better approach is to click New Tasks from the top. This opens a window with more options for setting up your tasks. Let me dock this window here. I will give the tasks a title and description. For example, let's say I want to refactor the game manager. The date is already filled in. I will set the priority category to programming and status to not started yet. We can also estimate how much time it will take and track the actual hours later. As you can see, we have plenty of options for planning our tasks. Now the good part, because this is inside Unity, we can attach folders, files, or anything related to these tasks. For example, since I want to refactor the game manager script, I will attach the script here. Then I can easily ping it, open it, or remove the reference. You can drag and drop objects or add the assets from the bottom section. It supports almost every asset type in Unity, though I might have missed some. After we click save, the task appears here. We can set the status, see the details like category and priority, and edit the task. The asset button here works when we don't have any reference objects yet. So if I remove this game manager script and click asset, it resizes the window to free up space, and we can drag and drop assets there again. If the status is not started, there is a button to start the task and then complete it later. At the bottom, it shows the task data. The duplicate button is pretty self-explanatory. Another nice feature, all the statuses have their own icons here. We also have search functionality, but let me add another task first so you can see it work. You can search by name, priority, category, or task status. There is a setting button at the top right. The first time you use it, you will get a warning to create a settings configuration. This configuration gets created as a scriptable object in the to-do list folder. You can also observe the data from these settings directly in the to-do list window. There are some buttons here you can enable or disable, but I should mention that some aren't fully functional yet. I didn't have the time to complete everything, but the color settings work properly. You can change colors for each section. I will explain the default values later. At the end, you can clear all completed tasks. You can also reset all data, which removes every task. Another interesting feature is exporting to CSV or Excel file. This lets you share the task list with people who don't have access to the engine. One more thing, you can select any project file, right click, go to create, and at the bottom, to do from selection will automatically create a task for that object and set the data from the default values we saw in the settings. The to-do list settings have even more options if you click on a scriptable object, like changing the default window size or excluding certain assets. For example, if you type CS, it will exclude all script files, or you can exclude shaders. It should contain the file format. I hope you like it. I'm actually using this in my own projects and it's been really helpful in certain ways. Third-party apps and websites are great too, but I think this tool can be beneficial in some specific cases. If you have any suggestions about how we can improve this tool, I would be glad to hear them. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.